Hi everyone, my name is Lexi, and today we are going to be talking about ways to track our progress on our fitness journey without having to step on the scale. And I know a lot of us have a weight goal, whether it be losing or gaining weight, but I know there are also a lot of people who find the scale very intimidating, and that when that number gets in their head, they get very unmotivated and they lose confidence in themselves on their journey. So I think these are a great way to not step on the scale and still be able to see that you are making progress. And for people who do fear that number, that is really all that matters, is that you can see that difference and that you feel good in your own skin. So let's talk about it.
In my opinion, one of the best ways to track progress without the scale is using progress photos. Here I'm using an example of myself from a mini cut I did this summer over a span of 5 weeks.
Progress photos are a great tool, especially if you are just starting out and you have this mindset that diet culture has instilled in us of, well, I'm not seeing results really fast. What is going on? I think progress photos themselves are a great tool to see where you are, especially because we see ourselves every day. So we may not see the progress that we're making, but usually that progress is there. And so when you take progress photos in similar poses, similar outfits, which I highly recommend doing, make sure you're at least wearing like the same top or the same leggings, that like same style, even if it's in a different color, and like have like a pose that you do every time you take your selfie in the mirror at the gym or when you get home or whatever, how you're doing your progress photos. You can even do progress videos, but we'll discuss that later. But when you're doing progress photos, I think especially since we do see ourselves every day and we don't physically see those changes, when we compare side by side, we realize how much work and dedication has paid off towards ourselves. And this goes for, again, if you are trying to lose weight, trying to gain weight, either or, this is a great way to track where you are currently by seeing how our clothes fit us. Whether we are losing or gaining weight, our clothes will slowly start to change on our bodies, getting looser, getting tighter, fitting a little bit more snug, maybe on the booty and a little less on the waist, things like that. And I know you're probably like, well, that's obvious, but for some people, that's a lot. That's a huge, step to see those differences. So that is why I think seeing how our clothes fit over our fitness journey, like along the journey, is a great tool.
Another great way to track our progress is to track our progress in the gym itself.
While tracking your progress in the gym may not necessarily have anything to do with how much you weigh, it can say a lot about how much you're lifting, if your form's improved, can you run farther, can you walk on an incline longer. It can say a lot about where you are and how you've improved since the beginning of your fitness journey. And that's why I think it's a great tool to use to track your progress. The video examples that I used are from a span of over 4 years. So the first video is when I first started working out over 4 years ago, and the second video was a video recently, I want to say about 2 weeks ago. And you can use these to see how much you've improved over time, because a fitness journey is not necessarily just about how much you weigh or how much you've lost, how much you've gained, whatever. It's about how you have improved over that journey. I know a lot of us, when we first go to the gym, it can be very intimidating. We don't want to be there. A lot of us will do like random exercises and leave. I know I did. What I would do is I would go to the gym and walk on the treadmill while my husband, he would work out and lift weights with his friend. I didn't understand weights. I didn't understand what the point of weights was. I thought I would get bulky. Not the case. And I think because of that lack of understanding, we're very intimidated when we first go to the gym. So to track your progress in the gym, I think is a great tool to see how far you have come because of this. I also think you don't necessarily have to take videos. You can keep a journal, and they sell them on Amazon, and then like all little colorful ones. where you can like put how much you're lifting, how much cardio you've done. I weigh this much on this day. If you are wanting to track the actual weight that you weigh, they're a great tool to see how far you've come. And like I said, this is a great motivation. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Sorry I go on tangents here and there, but seriously, thank you. If you have any other ways that you track your progress without weighing yourself, please comment them. And until then, I'll see you next time.